Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Fritz to some more Worldwide Rush tonight, where we are hoping to take over a lot more of the world with our transportation network. We are currently the highest valued company globally. We've cracked $1 billion. We've cracked $1 billion. Before we start tonight, I did go through and just optimize a couple of routes. Not all of them, as you can see, 4 out of 31 meeting profitability requirements. A lot of them are new and a lot of them are being underutilized at the moment. They should mostly correct themselves, so I'm not going to fiddle with that. Feedback last night was, yeah, we need to spend less time upgrading vehicles, more time on gameplay. And I think today we are going to start by looking at Hangzhou and filling out its requirements to travel to India a lot more efficiently than these boats that seem to be coming across the South China Sea. So that is 110 people on a ferry from Chennai. There's got to be I mean, they're going to Tianjin, but there's others that are coming up to Nanjing, up the river. Yeah. But we have got 100 mil to play, so it may be worth. Start tonight. We're going to create a brand new flight from Nanjing Chennai. And we're going to do that on. Oh, on. That is how it works. Oh, you're kidding, that one won't fly that far. That one can't go that far? Really? That's unfortunate. Aww. That is really not what I was expecting. Okay, that's sad. That's made me unhappy. There's also an achievement that I didn't realize was there. Was connecting Japan by rail. So we may look to do that today as well. So hold your hats if I can find it. We jump over here, statistics, down the bottom here. Trans-Siberian Railway is also one. We connect Moscow and Vladivostok by rail. Connect the majority of Japan with trains. So we need to connect 60 cities with trains in Japan. I think that would be most of inland Japan. We can look to do that. In fact, why not start there now that my plane hopes have been utterly destroyed. Let's edit this route. Let's add Fukui. Why is Tokyo on here? Ah! Okay, actually no. No, we will not do that. We will not do that. We will build a new train. Goes Fukui, Kanazawa, Toyama. And then up the coast. Now, if I wanted to do that one on rail, not complaining at me too much on that. Alright. Nice little train line for the Japanese to get started. Next 60 cities by train. Oh, let's just hit play. Let's get things moving. Now, we were looking at furthering our control in Vietnam. I was considering buying out the Vietnamese planes. Where are we? Sky Vietnam. Their value has gone up a bit, probably because I'm now expanding in the area and providing services. Anyone struggling? You want to get to... Wait, what? 1,000 people want to get from Shanghai to Laoag. Oh, that's because I've got that one plane going to Manila. So you're the one I need to upgrade straight away. Gotcha. Losing faith in Rizhao. Where do they want to get? They want to get to Hezhe. Operate as a hub for someone else. Do I want to make Jinzhou a rail hub? That one's one of mine, isn't it? No, it's not. I not... Oh, that was silly of me not to buy a hub in Jinzhou. I bought it in Joko. How much to buy them out of this one? That's a lot. I want to get to Hezhe and Nanjing. I might build a... No. That plane to the Philippines is worth more money. Faster, and it'll get people to and from the Philippines. Might, while I'm here and thinking about that achievement run, just run a quick little rail line through the mountain. Alright, 4 buses to upgrade, why not? Let's upgrade those ones. Ain't ye been? Right, you're all fair way off. So yeah, you're definitely plain. That is absolutely fine, I can do that. Nigata has traffic. Where are you wanting? You're wanting to get to Sendai. Alright. Let's do that as a little, short little rail route. It's gonna do it that way. We may as well do it like that. $250 straight up, most of them heading to Sendai. What's a hub in Zamboanga? I looked at that before, I'm like, no, that's not really a smart place to have a hub. Not right now. As much as that's a big-ish city, connecting it up is not the smart play. Alright. Where do we want to look to next? Is anywhere struggling? Yeah, Jiangyin is still struggling. They're not a... okay. Throw a bus down on that. What are you? You're a hotel. I also want to get a vehicle constructed there. Nanjing is overflowing. They are wanting to get to everywhere. Excuse me? Oh, you're wanting to get to the Philippines as well. Okay. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Yi Chun wants to get to Beijing. And Herze. Everyone wants to get to Herze. Do I just create a train line that heads north to Wuhan? From Shenzhen. Zhuhai. Where is Zhuhai? Oh, that's short. Okay. I thought I gave you a bus for that. Oh no, that's a... You're a boat. Okay. A little bus. Zhuhai, you're wanting to get to Shanwei. Yeah, I'm just going to create a train line up through... Up northward travel a bit. Oh, okay, yep, through those mountains. Okay, yeah, fair play. Even that's okay. Alright, so we won't do that. That can be just a little run that way. Throw a little plane right up like that. Alright, thinking connecting things up by rail. If I did that way. Losing trust in Rizhao. I keep saying that. Where do you want to get to from Rizhao? Herze. Right, I'll create a little flight plan from Herze to Rizhao. And they will love me. It needs to be a train. It needs to be a train. Alright, if that was a train. Right, we'll get rid of you. That is out of the way, and the rest fine. Alright, Hangzhou, talk to me. What's going on, buddy? You really want to get to Chennai, you really want to get to Tianjin. Alright. I do not have the money for an expensive plane to Tianjin. How is Shanghai doing with its trips down to Philippines? Yeah, not really. How are the Philippines going? They got a bunch of people that want to get to Laoag. That's the train here. You're going to want to be upgraded. We may as well add Laoag as a 7th stop. No, we don't want to do... Oh. I mean, that's only a mill. That's looking alright. I think I want to duplicate that plane. How are we looking? Lying. By Vietnam, they are going to be pricey to buy out. Yeah, Hangzhou is nuts. Ningbo. Taipei has traffic. Yeah, they want to get to Wenzhou. That's you. I've already got 2 boats on that line. I think I'm probably going to want to get a 3rd. Build a hub in Cebu City. Not a silly idea. Let us get... I believe that trip already exists. I don't need a Pathfinder. Where is Sunchaser? Sunchaser should be in. Oh, if that's doing that. May as well do it that way. What you're doing? What are you doing? You're just doing... Manila? Yeah, okay. What are you? You're just a little around that, gotcha. They want just a direct trip to Cebu. Did I create one to Caliboy? Yes, I did. Okay. I'm going to create a direct path from Tainan to Shantou. That's not... I have to wait till next month. That's alright. I can wait till next month. Right, Shanghai, are you clearing out? You are slowly clearing that mess out. This huge train line that I didn't build. Right, where are we? Hangzhou. I really wanted to get to Chennai, but I do not have a plane that'll go that far. Where is Ningbo? Really? Okay. Why are you so packed? Yeah, that's odd. Cebu's not happy. Where do they want to get to? They want to get down to there. Right? Back a lot. We go through that, that's fine. Zamboanga I've already created, yeah. Create a flight from Cebu to Davao. Set up what comes next. Alright, Shenzhen and Hong Kong are... yeah, they're over full, but they just need to upgrade. That's fine. Do I not have a bus going from... okay, that needs a bus. I need a creator route. Hangzhou, I know I've got Hangzhou Tianjin. You, I want to upgrade. That is going to help a lot. Still losing trust in Rizhao somehow. Right, Nanjing, what's going up with you, buddy? You're wanting to get over to South Korea. Sokcho. Oh no, Tianjin. Somehow that's scrolled. Oh my lord. 404 to Tianjin. Alright, I need to start building planes to Korea. That seems to be what I have not noticed. Where is Yosu? Down here. Really? Guangzhou's down here as well. Okay, interesting spots, but... hello, who's this? Caribbean Transport. All cities in Vietnam should prosper. Well, let's just upgrade some buses first. They seem easiest to do. We'll only go to the 4s at the moment. Build a hub in Yokohama. Seems silly, but I'll do it for the points regardless. Tianjin's where it wants to get to. Shenzhen has a traffic problem. Yes, it does. You the bus to Hong Kong? You are. Oh my... a 9? Seriously? No, get replaced. That will solve so much of it. Let's get to Chenzhou. That's Shanwei. If I click the name, it would take me there. That would be so handy. Okay, so that's train. That's fine. They can get there on train. So that should sort itself out. All cities should prosper. Okay, so it wants me to develop growth. Alright, so you need an upgrade. Fine when hang on, where are we? Fine when Alkai. Okay. You're wanting to get to Hanoi. I don't actually have a bus going that way. Hak Young and Lai Chao. So Hak Young, Lai Chao is over there. Okay. Alright, so if I just created a bus route and a really? You're gonna tell me the round? I mean, I know it's mountains. I know it's mountains. I saw 800k. There. Do it that way. That's a start. Suzhou? Really? That's one of my cities. What's going on in Suzhou? Zhaozhang. Zhaozhuang. Up there. I can do that one for you. The route is invalid. Why is it in... Do they have... No, they don't. They don't have hubs in either of them. Alright. Now, Nanjing, you want to get to Tianjin? I'm going to get your plane upgraded as well. Alright, Yokohama, what's going on here? You want to get to Tianjin and Shizuoka. And I think, yeah, look, just going for the achievement, I am going to send a train down the side there. Alright, Nanjing, are you getting a little bit better? Yes, you are, but we do need to be starting to move planes out into Korea. Oh, okay, do they have increased range? Is that the problem? 4,600. Okay, they have the increased range. Whereas this one is only 2,700. Okay. I'm actually going to sell that one. Bigger planes just now starting to come in clutch. Hangzhou, you are desperately trying to get to India. The Fuzhou plane? No, you're Wenzhou. You're the Fuzhou plane. No, you're Putian. You're Quanzhou. Do I have a plane coming out of Fuzhou? I do. Complete 100 tasks. Excellent. Alright. We won't optimize profitability. Build a hub in Yanbai. I mean, yeah? You're trying to get to Thailand. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... What's that? We're going to create a train line out of Hanoi that goes north, Dali, all the way up the river. Alright, if it's going to do it that way... Xiangyang wants to get to Chengdu. Xiaoyang, where is Chengdu? I know where that one is now. It's got the train there. Do I just create a direct line? I can do that for pennies, that's fine. That can get there on train, so that's not stress for me. Alright. Have a look at the competition. We are still #1 on value. Chinese bus company is catching us up though. Sky Vietnam is someone I probably want to look to buy out. It's 200 mil. China bus company is expanding into planes. That's an issue. '25 and 29. What level are my cities at? They're not that big. 14s, 15s. Okay, they are growing their cities faster than I am. And Nanjing's only at 21. Hangzhou's at 27. Okay, so they're actually able to grow those cities faster than I can. That is alright. Really? Nantong? I'm not a fan of this blurring on the edges of the window. That's... yeah, there's a couple of game design decisions they've made here. That's the question I have now is, do I just go in and take over a bunch of their city? How much is Caribbean? Where's Caribbean? Caribbean transport. They're worth a fair bit. It would cost me a bit to buy them out. I'm thinking that might be a smarter idea than Air Vietnam. Hello. Nanjing Chennai flight already. Oh, can you get one? Chennai. Can you reach Chennai on a cheaper Not on the Sky Dancer, no. I could probably run one from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh. Undercut my trains, but go Nantong to Beijing on Sky Dancer. You're still full. That's helpful. Is it possible to create just a small little loop right? Yes. Alright, Suzhou's getting a bit... Double down at least 5 cities in the save month. Oh, that's not what I wanted to be doing. Caribbean Transport was bought by India Transport. That is not what I wanted to see. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that's... Okay. Even they were who I wanted to buy out. That's... Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Yingtan has traffic problems. You're trying to get to Tianjin. And Beijing. They create a direct line from Hangzhou to Loag. $120? Seriously? Wow. Using trust can run. Alright, Zamboanga. Still no reason for me to do that, I don't. Right. Other bus companies starting to outstrip me. That is okay for now. India Transport are flying, and that's a concern. Do I go to Indonesia? Start fresh. Buy these guys out, start fresh. I'm gonna do it. Right, we are in Jakarta. Let us see what Jakarta wants to do. Jakarta wants to get to Palembang, Bogor, and Tuban. Bogor is easy, just a little bus. Palembang is a little trickier. Let's just get a train going all the way up the coast. And we will get another train going up the coast. That's apparently a detour. Rest is not. That is how we'll go about it. What was that? Noises outside. Someone's falling down, I'm guessing. Alright, Jakarta. That is most of your needs there filled. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that. That can happen there. We've got a rail line going up there. Oh, Singapore. Yeah, I am really frustrated. Right, Nanjing, they want to get to Chennai. I do not have the money for a plane to Chennai. They want to get to Yosu. Do they? Suzhou wants to get to Chennai. So if I can get money saved up, Chennai flights, I am lucky. Hoi Hua, really? You're wanting to get Hoi Hua? Isn't that one of the tiny ones? No, it's not one of the tiny ones up there. I need to get this port down here. Alright, let's just go with a direct train. Up in Shizuoka, that is not a terrible idea. Right, I'm probably going to create a plane from Tokyo to Tianjin. There was a easy way to do things. Okay, yeah, I can see which routes I'm making and losing money. I can see that, but it doesn't tell me which ones are overloaded, which ones are... That one's losing money? Coming back, isn't it? Okay, now they want to... Okay, that plane actually can go. Now, no one's on that route, so I don't think it's worth keeping that plane. So that does give me 150 mil, which means I can now consider this flight from Suzhou all the way out to Chennai. Start competing with the Indians. 200 mil. Oi. 190 for something slightly smaller. Extra 10 mil, that one's worth it. Right, 200 mil is what we need. Okay, excellent. That one... .9 Clipper? Okay, that's a mid-sized plane. That's okay. Right, how is Nanjing looking? Nanjing also wants to get Chennai, they want to get to Surat, they want to get to Yosu. Suzhou has greater demand for Chennai, so they are going to be how we deal with it. And welcome to the chat as well. If you are enjoying the show tonight, hit that like, hit that follow, hit that subscribe. Lets me know people are enjoying what they're seeing. Alright. We are losing a lot of trust everywhere. Still working out the intricacies here. Huihua. Why are they all disappearing? Guessing they're jumping on a train somewhere? Right, the Jeju planes. I'm actually going to sell one of you and look to upgrade the other. yeah, it's just a couple of graphical things that I'm not heavily thrilled about with this game. That's okay. Not every game has to be perfect. There's a couple of quality of life upgrades I'm disappointed in. And like Mumbai, I don't think we can fly away to Mumbai. What about Nanjing? How's Nanjing? They want to get to Chennai as well. I could probably set up a flight to Nanjing as well in a short moment. Just gonna slow it down. Something. Yep. Okay, that's why it did not appear on my screen. I did not have my chat on my screen. Right, that should now. Definitely need to start competing with this Indian transport company that has most of India and has taken over the company that was in the Himalayas. They are becoming a bit of a threat to our business. And I'm quite happy to let the North Chinese companies go. They are helping us really, because they're focusing almost entirely on buses. Whereas we're looking at trains and planes to move around, so they are supplementing how we operate. I'm quite happy to let them go. Giant boat, Tianjin to Chennai. That seems a bit nuts. One of you, you're also Tian. They've got a few on that line. That's the Nanjing Chennai. Okay, so that's why people are gathering in Nanjing at the moment. They're waiting for that boat. He's off on a brand new flight. Right, potential upgrade. A couple of buses. Why not? Taipei is getting a little busy. Connect Fuyang to Shanghai. I mean, technically you are through a couple of trains. I guess I could run a more express line through to Shanghai. Xinjiang's traffic problem. They're all wanting to get to Hezhe and Weifang. I'm honestly thinking just a short little plane route is the easiest way to solve that without thinking about it too much. Hub in Patti. Okay. Yes, we can work with that. Let's run a couple of quick little buses out. There's no one on that one. That's alright. Someone will eventually want to get on that one. save up that 200 mil again and get a direct Nanjing to Chennai lane. Oh, those bastards, they bought out Sky Vietnam. Oh, no, 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 no. I was going to do that. Oh, you sneaky little buggers. Alright, this is starting to get a little serious. India Solutions. Starting to get a little bit under my skin. Right, so who are the cheap ones? Don't want a Ukrainian group. New York City's not appealing. Planes out of Istanbul, no. Sky Germany, no, we're not looking at German planes. I mean, we could look at Adriatic Aviation from Moscow. GN Group looks prime to take over. Australia, they've not expanded much at all. If anything, they've gone backwards. Otherwise, how do I handle it? If I were to buy them out, it's 2 billion. I'd be sitting on my hands for about a year. No expansion. That's just leaving me vulnerable. That's not clever. Who else is in this area? It's me, the two Northern Chinese bus companies, the two Indian companies. Sorry, just thinking about that short little achievement. Or connecting Japan by rail. Out of curiosity, where am I on? 59 out of 60. Okay. I'm really annoyed that Alt doesn't work on that one. 60 mil in the bank. They're wanting to get to North Korea. Probably get a plane doing that. What's the difference between that one and that one? Besides doubling the price. I'm guessing range? Right, let's go on with Taizhou. Can I buy the hub in Hezhe? 115 mil. Who's wanting to get here from long off? That is Palanpur. Okay. You want to get to Mumbai. Hangzhou. Hangzhou wants to get Chennai and Mumbai as well. I want to get to Leon in Mexico somehow. Alright, build a hub in Valencia. Actually sounds like a good idea. Expand out Philippines a touch. Suzhou has traffic. They want to get to Chennai, they want to get to Beijing. Alright. This Indian company, India Solutions, they are chomping at me. Holy mother of crap, they've made that much in 5 days. Oh, alright. Transit China is suffering because of them. Right. Hanoi, where do you want to travel to? You want to get to Tianjin. They organise a direct flight for you. Chengdu, that's Chengdu. Chengdu is there. That's a mid-level. I could get that one running, 43 mil. Music is... This is fun music. Right, is there more I can do in Indonesia? Probably could have extended Surabaya. I could do just a little short plane jump over. UTI wants to get Tainan. Down there. Get a Sun Chaser going down that way. You're wanting to get to Tianjin and Hezhou. I create a flight, create Hangzhou. I mean, there's a bunch of people there, that's... How am I gonna... No one down here is happy either. Doesn't help that I have no idea where half these places are. Right, you're wanting to get to Beijing and Tianjin. Or... workable. I'm trying to resolve the land I have without expanding faster. Indian company are just holy mother of Jesus. They've just... What are they doing? Alright. Nanjing wants to get to Mumbai and to Surat. Surat. Isn't Surat... Oh no, Surat's on... Yeah, Surat's next to Mumbai. It's over here. That's right. Where Nanjing wants to get to. What about Hangzhou? Hangzhou wants to get to Mumbai, and there are a lot more people wanting to do that. How many people are wanting to get there? 300. Oh, gee. Connect all of the Philippines. Let me see if I got left. Not many. Expected. Petro Princesca. Okay. You are connected, aren't you? You are connected. I mean, I can understand why no one thinks that one is good. Now we want to get, yeah, okay, 500 to Mumbai from Hangzhou, yeah. $300, okay, yeah, that would definitely do it. It's a boat, so 403 on a boat's not bad. That one, 194 and a half, done. start sending planes to India. Alright, Hanoi, what's up with you, buddy? You want to get to Guangzhou. Do that, you gotta get to Fuzhou and then round, is that? Guangzhou is there. Oh no, all those and Toiha. Okay, I may as well run a short little flight to Toiha. What about Ho Chi Minh? Where are they trying to get to? One Mat what? Okay. I have the trust to buy that out. That's unfortunate. So I do have a hub in... No, I don't. I don't have one. Let's create one. Alright, let me edit that one, fix that one up. Otherwise that's gonna... a little funky. You're wanting to get to Chennai. You're also wanting to get to Busan. You're wanting to get to Busan. Right, well we can get a Shanghai Busan flight running. Taipei, what's happening down here? Oh, it's slowing down. Game is laggy. Where is Shantou? Down there. I'm confused by that one. Yingtang is resolving itself. Create a hub in Waters. Yeah, I can do that. Slowly expand out Indonesia, get some bus routes happening. Carter is satisfied. Hanoi, where else are you wanting to get to? Guangzhou. I might as well set up a direct flight for that. These boats have just lost all their profitability. Ha! Oh, so yeah, Chennai Nanjing, that one's dead. Tianjin Cluttered Lord, that one's dead. That one's still full. Alright. They've got a plane coming into Nanjing. They want one out Surat. Suzhou is desperately needing to sort itself out. I'm gonna go Nanjing Surat for the next one. Yeah, yes. Company value is high, but we're making more money at the moment. Transit China is losing value. I'm almost tempted to buy out the Aegean group. Create a quick little train line from Qinzhou along the coast. Wow, that's actually rather ugly. Yep, that is, yeah, that's... not great. I've just created a bunch of infrastructure that is not optimal at all. Alright, Nanjing. Or Hefei. Hefei I've not looked at in a while. You want to get to Hangzhou. What routes have I got you getting to Hangzhou? Seriously, none? But you're also wanting to get to Karachi. Interesting. Seriously, Leeds? Okay, somehow we're able to get around the world. They wanted to get to Mexico still. Alright, Tokyo, Tianjin. You still want to get to Tianjin. That's that plane. And Hangzhou. So I may as well create a Tokyo Hangzhou flight. How big is the demand for Sanxi? Let's just slow down. Let's just sort by balance. We're late in the month. Which planes are not making? Okay, Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh's not making anything. Tokyo Hangzhou just started. Cebu Davao. I knew that wouldn't make a lot. That one. Nanjing Guangzhou. Seriously, that's making nothing? That one's fine. Guangzhou no. Yangzhou Hezhe. Yeah, that one I can afford to get rid of. That one's not getting... Okay, no one's on it. That's just left with 5. Okay, yeah, you're not worth having. Usually makes money. No one's leaving on it, so yeah, let's get rid of that. Right, I have 200 mil. I can afford to buy out a couple of places. Not that I will. Suzhou, you want to get to Toihua. Thought I had a plane doing that. I wanted to get to Yosu. You're wanting to get to Chennai. Transit China was bought by China Bus Company. Oh. Global Arctic bought by Siberian Group. That's happened. What happened to... Oh no, they're down there. They're just not making money at the moment. You're wanting a flight to Tianjin. Half those problems. Wanting to get to Halong. I'll give you Da Nang. The way to go here now is a little bit more slowly and not try to ramp up quickly. I should now be looking to just become the local hegemon. Both of them now are just outstripping me with money. That's not good. I am not acquiring the businesses I need to. Alright, so if I wanted to buy them out, it would cost me the better part of $2 billion. Do I now just sit on my hands and just bank $2 billion just to buy them out? It's very tempting to do that. No, because it would take me about 20 months to do so. It's not the smartest way of doing it. Who is this Siberian group? They are the group in Mexico. They bought out the Canadian company. They're getting more flights, albeit smaller planes. lot of them just... I've made a couple of poor business decisions. Still in the red, which is nuts. Yeah, their company value is just skyrocketing at the moment. Man, I'm not gonna complain with how we're going. We're not doing terribly poorly at the moment. Alright. Nanjing, where do you want to get? Yoso, Pyongyang. I'm just sitting on my hands at the moment. All just moving the right direction. Do I just take it slowly for a bit? Just build bank and buy out one of my two close competitors. Really? Oh, I'm just gonna run express train from Chengde to Beijing. Not liking this concept, just sitting on my hands the sole purpose of buying out my competitors. I know that's the smart play, right? Sit on my hands, don't expand rapidly, buy them out. Three richest companies right now are myself and my two direct competitors. Oh no, India transports them. Maybe I go for them as opposed to India's solution. They're rich. They've got southern India on lock. India transport, on the other hand, are more widespread. They're the ones that bought out the they're the south. India transport. They bought out the Caribbean. They bought out the Vietnamese. That's the one I need to look at. They're the ones I need to take out. India transport. I think that's the way I need to go with that. Save up the 2 billion to buy them. $760. What? I want to get to Guilin. Where is Guilin? Excuse me? Yeah? How the heck did you all get... Alright, direct train, Jinhua to Shaoyang. I'm gonna run an express. Nanjing, Karachi, Yosu. I know I said I'd be looking to save $2 billion to buy out my competition. I know I said that. Build a hub in Zamboanga. I'll make you happy then. Alright, potential upgrade. Let's just upgrade them. Build a hub in Tuban, why not? And you're wanting to get alright. These prospering here. Right. Do it your way. Right, Hangzhou wants to get to Yosu. As does Shanghai. You're wanting to get to Pyongyang. Okay, Nanjing to Pyongyang. On my list. Didn't have that one already, did I? Hangzhou is just becoming the center of the world. Where is that going? Excuse me? Okay, Lagos. Got demand for Lagos. Of all places. How have we... Okay, we've slipped in terms of value. In terms of profit, though. Up in Bogle. That seems silly. Where are you wanting to get to? That's the question. Singapore. Alright, we can do a flight from Jakarta to... That's easy enough to finagle. Chengdu is still busy. They want to get to Hangzhou. I believe I had a flight to it. No? No, I didn't. Shanghai's looking busy again. Toihua. Alright, you need a Suzhou is just... Alright. Oh, alright, Changzhou has traffic issues. Yes, it does. They are wanting to get to Wuhu, so I may as well get a direct bus line. Though that's a bus. They're wanting to get to Jiangyin. I'm honestly surprised. I thought there was already a bus going between. No, there's not. Okay. Come on, give me the city. Come on, give me the city, not the buses. Oh, I have it selected. Right. Yancheng. I mean, I can do a direct bus. Fulfill Nanjing demand. Scroll, 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 scroll. They want to get to Taklaban. Alright. That should be terribly tricky. Alright, fly you to Cebu. Right, how is India transport? A bit billion. I'm pushing 1 billion in reserves. They want to get to Macau. Alright, we'll do that. Shan, who are you? You're out here. You're just a little nothing station. Qingdao has traffic problems. Yep, okay. You want to get to Busan, you want to get to Hangzhou. Okay, we need a couple of flights from you. To Busan. What else is wrong with you? Pyongyang, Hangzhou. Definitely get you to Pyongyang. Alright, they're into Mongolia. Ulaanbaatar. So we've not really expanded our network too much, mainly because we're going planes at the moment. And that's okay, but we do need to buy out one of these Indian companies. I'm fairly sure it is going to be India Transport. That's going to cost us the better part of 2.5 billion by the time we get there. Shanghai is struggling. They want to get Taizhou. I thought we already had. No, apparently not. Alright, let us upgrade that train and that train. Zhenjiang, they are wanting to get to Dezhou, Herze, Weifang. God, really in a nowhere place. I mean, I think direct train, each of those three is probably how I'm going to be able to do this. and then review later? Alright, Nanjing demand. Where are you short to? Tacloban. No. That is a plane I'm guessing you're waiting on. Hangzhou wants to get to... Pyongyang and Zhoukou. Okay. I think that one I would go a train. Everyone? Yancheng. Okay, that's also train. But we are out of those trains. Wuhan. Right, that is short flight. Right, Nanjing. Tacloban. Okay, so that is... a direct flight there. Where is Guangzhou? Oh, you're there. Okay. Solve you with a train as well. Shaanxi County, that's there, that's boats. Got a direct boat. Mandalay would be a plane. How's Nanjing looking? Mumbai. Yeah, I could probably do a direct flight from Nanjing to Mumbai. Mandalay, which is there. Weilin. That one that was on the coast? I know we looked up Weilin not long ago. Why can I not remember where it was? Oh, that's right, it's in the middle of the country, isn't it? Down here. No idea why they stopped in Nantong. Throw one of those on it for now. Pyongyang, I can do a Pyongyang from Nantong. Really? You are empty travelling back to Taizhou even though Shanghai is desperate to get people out that way. Right, you need nothing. Alright, Nantong demand. Where else is Nantong wanting to go? Gwangju. In Korea. Suzhou, Hefei. Suzhou sounds like a direct flight problem. Gwangju. Did I have a flight going to Gwangju? No, I thought I did at one point. I think I deleted it. Well, that's not great. I have taken my foot off the accelerator a bit. Those two, oh, they are just nuts. Pakistan Airlines is a thing. Bunch of companies have just been bought out. We are probably on that list if we cannot buy some out ourselves. It's not great. Oh, but with that, folks, I think that is where we'll leave it for tonight. Leaving our company in a precarious predicament because I've not bought up competition fast enough, I don't believe. I need to buy one of these companies out relatively soon, otherwise we are in a lot of trouble. Don't think I'm going to be able to buy out India Solutions, but India Transport should definitely be on my list. China bus company is slowing down, but they are fine doing what they're doing. I am not threatened by them. India Solutions, however, they're on the plains. They are scary. Pakistan Airlines, I think they're the ones in Afghanistan. Yeah, they're relatively small, but yeah, India Transport, they've got a large footprint, but it's underutilized. India Solutions took a while to get started, but they're on the plains, and that's why they're big. Yeah, so it's a little bit precarious at the moment. That will be it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night at midday UTC, so that is 1 PM in the UK, 10 PM Eastern Australian, 8 AM Eastern American. Until then, I've been Fritz, you've been you. Take care, have a good night, and yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow for probably our last foray with Worldwide Rush. We'll probably start up something new next week, but yeah, definitely come back tomorrow night. Until then, take care. Have a good one.